The basis of this assignment is to generally gauge my communication behavior. Really, the way to gauge this is to look over time at an overview of what I've developed in the past, enhanced, and what I've actually been able to either perfect in my communication or what I need to work on from when I was little to now. And that's how I chose the people I look to interview. Roughly six, grouped into three different categories in relation to um, how I know them and how they've been able to observe um, my performance and the way I communicate. These groups are academic, professional, and personal. These different people have interacted with me in different areas, and they have different relationships, from family to coworkers to professional instructors and teachers. So each one has a unique perspective into telling me how I usually communicate with people, what trends they see, and what types of things I need to improve on so that I can become a better communicator in the future, and what I need to keep doing to make sure that things stay consistent. There are several communication behaviors, or what would be considered strengths, that I've been able to develop, exhibited, and look to expand on during my continued development. The primary behavior is my ability to be sincere and objective about myself, my current knowledge of a certain topic, or my goals, and typically what I can bring to an organization. This has aided my desire to continuously learn and develop, especially when it comes to areas that interest me and that I'm recently looking to expand into. I'm usually very liberal to ask questions, especially of those who have reached certain levels that I look to achieve and have reached a certain level of professionalism that I believe can help me in my own personal development, especially when it comes to achieving my goals, which is typically to maximize um, my potential intellectual expansion into these different fields of study. This is especially aided by my desire to constantly learn history, as I'm able to draw from comparisons of the past and typically quote different speakers who can help me out of what would typically be considered tight spots, or my ability to think, and with my ability to think on my feet when necessary. Furthermore, my ability to be prepared and meticulous in my preparation helps make sure that I'm rarely in an uncomfortable situation and can keep my cool when the pressure's on, and that I can maintain my composure even in uncomfortable situations, which has been fairly consistent throughout my life and professional career. I've never shied away from revealing communication behaviors where I require the most improvement. In a nutshell, I would be what would be considered a typical introvert. I have difficulty opening up, especially in new environments, be it adjusting to a new school, acclimating to a new job, or just a new environment in general. These are typically temporary issues I deal with, difficulty opening up, and expressing myself to new people for fear of either being judged or coming off as less than um, well intentioned. Typically, this is a temporary problem, and I eventually can work through it, and I've currently been looking to improve on that. Furthermore, I found it a little difficult to keep to a regular schedule, tending instead to group my activities by order of general importance rather than the date they are listed as being due. While this could be a problem in the short run, the overall larger assignments have a very successful track record, and I have taken many steps to conquer these problems, such as consulting the works of successful aficionados um, at helping individuals overcome such behavioral issues, such as Dale Carnegie and John Maxwell's, whose literature has helped thousands upon millions deal with introversion and difficulty expressing their opinions.